Today we're comparing our favorite latest ping player's iron, i240, against the latest from Titleist, T100 and T150. So this is the summer of 2025. These just launched. We got to test them on Trackman. So I'm Drew Mahowald. That's Kevin Kraft. We are in the tour van at Second Swing Minnetonka. Kevin, you've got the i240.
Yep.
Talk to me about what you see with that one, and then we'll also then get to both of the Titleist irons and why we're including them both in this video.
So i240, looking down at it, looks like the latest progression of the i-Series for the more player side of the i-Series for ping. I think it looks great. It's got that ping shape. Ping's got a little tiny bit different aesthetic, so you can usually tell that you're looking at a ping iron. I'm a fan. I like it. I think it's very clean, nice top line. I actually like the badging in the back. I'm gonna fall on the thumbs up side on that one. It just looks nice, clean. It's got a good size head. Gives you some, inspires some confidence over the golf ball. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I mean they haven't really changed much of anything with the exception of that back badge, which again you don't see it addressed. So it's just like you said, it's the progression of this iron, which has been awesome for ping i210, i230, and now the i240. So I've got T100 and T150, and they're gonna. The Titleist T-Series irons have been awesome for now 6 years.
Yep.
That won't change. But we wanted to compare them both because we were like trying to figure out which one's more closely aligned or would be better to test with i240, and we kind of just decided to throw them both in here.
Yeah.
Loft-wise, it matches up with the T100. They're both 33 degrees. The Titleist made that tweak this year with the T-Series, making the T100 in its standard loft a little stronger. But the T150 is probably the better comparison in terms of shape, size,
directly head-to-head
performance.
Yeah.
So I guess what else did you maybe want to add in terms of the kind of where you see, at least before testing, where i240 falls in here?
Yeah, I think it's just worth throwing both of the Titleists in there just to, well, let's just see, right? I mean, they're both great clubs. A little bit of loft difference. They're both close enough that we should be testing each against this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, and as you were kind of mentioning before we hit record, size actually, it's very similar with T100 and T150.
It is.
You actually think they're both smaller in size and kind of the look than the i240.
Yes.
So
yeah.
But okay, we'll start hitting. We got the i240. Let me get the correct tag on that, and we'll see what happens.
Good. Oh, hey. A good swing to start the series. How about that?
Turned it over the center line there.
Yeah, how about that? Save my thin one for the second swing instead of
the second swing.
The second swing. How about that? Second swing.
It's got a natural. I will say, for as different as those three swings are, it's been the same spin rate basically every time.
It's good. Spin consistency.
That is a ping term.
Took me so long to be able to actually say that.
I don't think it was supposed to be, mentioning it with the irons, but
why not?
But why not?
I mean, look, these are shots coming into the green. We want spin consistency.
No, I agree. I'm with you. Yeah, even that one, you hit it perfect. And the spin is right there at the same number, basically.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, just keep hitting golf shots.
Okay.
I will ask you about the feel eventually here. All right, some more speed on that one. Okay, the spin dropped a little, but it's still in a really good window. Okay. So, okay, this is great. How'd that club feel, first of all? We'll talk about that before the numbers.
Feels great.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels solid. Again, it's Players Club should give you good feedback. I knew exactly where the ball was coming off the face.
Yeah, which is that's what you want. You know.
Yeah.
There are enough irons out there today where it's almost a mush no matter where you hit it, and you don't end up knowing where it came off the face. And so then when something goes wrong, you're like, why?
Why? Yeah.
Why did that happen? So
Yep.
I have to call it the spin rates here. So I've got them all up here.
Oh, 75 RPM variance.
75, which is, I don't know if I've ever seen that. And again, we can go here on the impact location and we can see, we were not hitting the same shot every time. Those were a little bit thin, right? And we brought them up towards the center here, towards the end. Really good.
I'm working on it.
Really, I'm just saying how, because
yeah.
some were toe side, some were heel side, right? But to see how consistent that spin is awesome. And obviously that were translated to, with the exception of maybe these two swings here.
Yeah.
In the smash factor kind of indicated a little bit, but
yeah.
the distance dropped a tad. But really, you dropped a few yards with these two. Otherwise, it was all really good, right around that 170 carry number.
Yeah. Any
other numbers or anything else jump out at you here?
What was height with this one?
Oh, maybe I could expand it to show that. Yeah. So 105 average.
105. That's great. That's right about where I want to be from a height perspective.
Landing angle
right at 50. I love that. So yeah, it's good. The guy swinging it could be maybe a little more consistent and hit a little bit better.
Well,
but
if you get more consistent, then the spin will just be the same exact to the single revolution per minute every time.
That's not a negative.
Because plus or minus 75, I actually don't think I've seen that before.
That's pretty good.
Someone, and a watcher of our channel that's seeing this right now, see if you can find an instance where we've done testing with an iron and we've had the deviation on the spin
sub 100
be under 100 like that.
Yeah,
I think we were close with like the Strixon drivers earlier this year with Jake Montgomery, but that is the lowest I've seen in a group of 7 shots. So
cool.
That's a high bar. So we want to do T150 or 100 next?
I don't know. Just hit me with one. I'll just use it.
I'm just going to grab one. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
100.
All right. Cool.
All right. So how much smaller does the T100 look than the i240?
A little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's not. I'm not looking down at this and going, boy, this iron is so much smaller.
Okay.
It's not like I'm looking at a Cobra RF or something where.
Oh, the Ricky Fowler
it's
plate.
It's like half the size.
The original blueprint.
Yeah, the original blueprint. Exactly. That iron was small. No, this looks great. I think this kind of looks to me like a Titleist player's iron.
Eventually, you're going to have to come up with some different ways to describe how it looks other than describing the Titleist T100 as it looks like a Titleist iron.
Okay.
So Ping i240, it looks like a Ping iron.
So for me, my description of this, what I call the crotch of this iron is pretty high, so it doesn't climb as much to the toe. So, from what my eye sees is a more rectangular looking golf club. How's that?
No, that's good. I was more poking fun that you like to say, oh, it looks like a Ping iron.
Well, everything kind of has its shape, right?
Yeah.
TaylorMade has
don't.
A shape.
Yeah.
Ping has a shape. Titleist has a shape. It's weird when somebody changes. Callaway changed their shape when they did the AI
The Apex
series.
family, yeah.
Their
latest Apex.
They changed. They changed completely, and my personal sense of it was not for the better.
Right.
That's
but the X-Forge, they
went
back to what you like. So,
I'm looking forward to spending some time with that one because it's beautiful. So
but that's a different video. We got Titleist.
It is. Yep. So let's hit this T100. Okay. Loft on this is now 33 degrees, correct?
Yes.
So they went 1 degree.
They went stronger.
Okay. So this is the same as the 240.
But they made the note that tour players on the PGA Tour wanted a little more bounce. And the way to do that and still keep the loss that they had was to move the standard to 33, and then if they wanted that bounce, just weaken to 34, add the bounce naturally that way.
Very good. Did they want more bounce at the British Open? Or sorry, the Open Championship?
That I don't know. I'd be surprised if they did for that particular tournament. I'm glad you caught yourself there saying the British Open.
Yes.
The lads get mad at that. So. All right, good start here. I've noticed already that you've turned this club over better.
I'm trying. I've been fighting thin rights for way too long now.
Yeah, this is pretty good right now.
That's going to hang to the right.
Okay. That looks like an i240 shot. What we've seen with that club. And back to our regularly scheduled programming with the T100. Slight draw that turns over to the left side. All right.
Is that 6?
That is 6.
6? One
I'm
more?
kind of hoping hit one poorly because we can do 2 poor shots with each iron.
Okay.
But if you hit it good, just hit it good.
Okay.
You hit it good.
Okay.
Okay. So you got to do a rhythm there with the T100.
I don't know why I'm not able to rhythm with the, with the i240, but so far today I
Yeah.
have not.
So we've got 7 with each club.
Okay.
Up. Actually, we'll go over here on this side. I like that better. Yeah, we had just really one that you left out to the right here. This one didn't quite turn over, but these shots are kind of, I imagine this clump of 5 is the group that you're looking for on the course. That's the shot you want to hit.
Yes, it is.
So I got to say, though, we talked about spin with pings. There's still spin consistency, as we say. Ping is still king with that because as good as those shots were with Titleist, the spin is still varied twice as much.
163 RPM.
Which is awesome.
Amazing.
It's
right?
awesome.
It's so good.
Because nothing was, I mean, really this shot is probably the difference just when it climbed low. So if we move that out, and again, that was just down to 5,400. It's not even that big a difference.
Yeah.
So the reality is both clubs are going to give you a very similar spin rate with every shot, unless you're really hitting a hosel rocket or something. But as long as
just that,
because that's probably not the best play. But does any other numbers jump out at you here? I did notice because you're able to turn it over, it seemed like there's just a little bit more distance out of the T100 here.
Yeah.
A little more
trajectories.
speed.
What was the over our heights?
Yeah, you're always asking for that, and I'm never ready for it.
Yeah, it's okay. 101. Okay.
101,
So a ball
105.
that's turning over a little bit is probably not going to get up quite as high. So still in a good landing angle. 48.7, 5,700. Ball should stop nicely.
Yeah.
Launch angle was actually down 1.3 degrees. Which is interesting.
It is. That is very interesting. Now, face angle is part of that because the face angle was 1.4 degrees more closed.
Sure. Though I will say, through time, I've been fitting for 16 years. Ping has been my #1 go-to for trajectory, for getting the ball up in the air. So it doesn't surprise me.
So to see that.
Yeah, I mean it kind of falls with what I would maybe expect to see from Ping. So
what you're saying is it performs like a Ping iron.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
And isn't that what we want? Don't we want golf clubs doing what we expect them to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I'm going to give you the T150, but I want you to kind of, as we grab it and look at it, tell me how much different it is in size as well. But do we think there's going to be a big difference from T100 to i240, or will it perform closer to i240? What do we think?
So, if you just randomly handed this to me and didn't tell me that it was the 150, I probably wouldn't know.
Okay, so it's that close to the 200.
I can't, looking down at it, go, yeah, this is definitely the 150.
Okay, because I thought the previous generation did a good job of with the T150 of separating them. I thought there was enough of a
Yeah, there was definitely a bit more of a spread.
Because obviously the T100 and the T100S were basically the same shape.
Correct. So if we look at these against each other, I mean, blade length looks very, very similar. I would say there is a tiny bit of wider sole
With the 150.
on the 150, but it pales by comparison to what we have on the 240.
Okay, so T40 is bigger than both
sole
of them.
is much, much wider than
Yeah.
either of these irons. So one of the other reasons why we, with these two lofts being the same, these are a little bit more similar in terms of sole width. So
Yeah.
there's another good reason why we decided
Kinda
to
we're
throw
throwing
these
them all
in
in here,
there, right? Yeah, you can see it with this. It's definitely a little bit wider sole, but blade length wise, I mean, if there's a difference in there,
You're not seeing it.
okay. I guess,
Now you may be seeing it.
yeah, maybe I'm seeing it, but it is small. Like it is certainly not enough to put it down there and go, oh yeah, well this is definitely the 150. So.
Okay, well I'm curious on performance because then technically this is the strongest lofted iron we're hitting here. So
Yeah, so I'm expecting
By
a
1 degree.
little less spin, a little more distance.
Mhm. Will we get the same consistency on the spin as the other two clubs?
That'd be awesome.
A little more speed right away there. Yeah. Same carry number on both of those, pretty much. Is there any type of difference in feel versus T100? I bet it's pretty similar. There's the muscle channel in there.
I would say it feels a little hotter. That's, I mean, it's. I mean, maybe I'm making this up, but it feels like the ball jumps off.
No, I mean there's the muscle channel in there with the T150s. That's
Yeah.
supposed to be a touch hotter off the face.
Okay. Ooh, this one might turn to left. Did I hit a ball left?
Ooh.
All right, cool. So we have a left miss, folks. I don't really like the left miss, but getting it over there is kind of nice.
Well, for that left miss, it distance-wise stayed in a really good spot. It
Yeah.
didn't jump too far. It's the same number that you had been hitting already.
That's 6.
That is 6.
Okay. Ooh, I like that one. That one's good.
That might be in the hole.
That was good.
Side total was 2 inches to the right.
Oh, and I missed by 2 inches. Didn't go in the hole.
Yeah. You're gonna have to mark that one. Wow, another one close. 3 feet off the center line, that one. Okay, so this is good. We've got 7 with each club now on the map. Obviously, the widest dispersion is the T150 right now because of this guy hanging out over here. But look at the consistency on those carry numbers, with the exception of this one, which was 173. But we've got 177, 176, 176, 178, 176, 177, or I guess 178. Really consistent. Did not live up to the ping in terms of spin consistency. This ping set a pretty insurmountable bar.
Take out the 5,000 one, just to see where it would be without that.
Okay, yep. So let's do it just for fun. I'm going to take out one shot with every club.
Yeah.
So with this one, it was the 5400 one, which down to 84. And then let's see, which one is the most different? Is it maybe this one?
I guess.
Yeah, we could drop it down. So we're at 57, 84, and
Okay.
63 for spin consistency. These are 3 fantastic irons. I think.
Oh, they are. They're great.
Yeah.
This did exactly what I expected it was going to do.
Yeah.
A little faster, a little bit lower spin.
Yeah.
Still produced good trajectory, I think. There's a 1 in front of it. I can at least see that there's a 1 in front of it.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So 108. All right. So this was actually the highest launching.
Mm-hmm.
Having more ball speed is going to help with that. So we were that was our fastest ball speed at basically 123.
Yeah. What is interesting is your launch angle is actually higher with T150. And again, that's just could be a swing dynamic thing there a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think it did what it was supposed to do in the sense of the spin's down about 300 RPM.
Mm-hmm. Carry
Carry distance is about a 4-yard difference. And for 1 degree of loft change, that's basically perfect. Yeah. This is a fun one.
I love this one. I thought this just from a pure feel standpoint, swinging it, like there's just a tiny extra little bit of fun feeling that ball just really jump off the face like that. This was, I mean, I hadn't hit the 100 and the 150. I'd messed around with the 200, 250 and 350 just for, because they were the ones that changed the most aesthetically. Right. So I wanted to see what those did. This felt amazing.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing.
That's a pretty good endorsement from Mr. Kraft. So, I mean, ultimately, all three of these are awesome. And I think the thing with Titleist is, too, especially, is you could probably get a blend of both 100 and 150 in your bag pretty seamlessly if you wanted to, especially with what he was saying about the looks of them. Yeah. You're barely going to notice a difference and notice even which club is the T150 5-iron, which one. So, this is really good. Any other final parting thoughts? This is a fun one. I'm glad we threw both Titleist irons in there.
Yeah, it actually ended up being really good. I mean, look, if you're looking for a players club, summer of 25 is a lovely time for you because we got some great new options. Come on in and let's put these up against each other for your own tests and see what your experience is. See if you fall in love with a T150 because the ball jumps off the face and it just feels fun.
Yeah. See if you've fallen in love or will fall in love with the club the way Kevin has with the T150. So, thank you, Kevin, for joining us and doing all the testing. Golfers, go get fit. Dial yourself in, and then before you do that, also subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.